I am so glad you are here. It's Magical Tuesday, and I am so glad you are here. We're going to talk about timing magic. You can get very granular timing your magic. You can go completely bonkers trying to do all the things. So, if you're new to the idea of timing your magic for better effect and more strength and oomph in your magic, I'm going to say don't try to do all the things. Try to do one thing. And I would recommend starting with timing your magic to the phases of the moon. So, how do you do that? Full moons are about projects that are coming to fruition. They are about getting the reward, they're about getting things done. On the opposite side of the cycle, you've got the new moon, right? Where there's nothing in the sky, the moon isn't visible. This is a time for getting rid of things. If the full moon is about abundance and bringing things to completion and even getting rewarded for things you've accomplished, the new moon is for getting rid of stuff you don't want, finishing projects that need to be done and gone. Say bye-bye. And then there's those two other sides of the equation. So you got the full moon, you got the new moon. What about when it's going from new to full? Well, it's called the waxing moon, and that is a period of growth in moon lore and magic. So if you're trying to get something to grow, if you're trying to grow your family, grow your business, get that promotion, anything that involves expansion and new growth, that's going to be while the moon is getting from new all the way up to full. What if it's something you want to fade out, something you need to disappear out of your life? Maybe you need to let go of an ex, or they need to let go of you. Maybe you need something, some trait to go away. You're working on stopping smoking, maybe. Time your magic from when the moon is full and then into the time where it's shrinking and shrinking, or what we call waning, down to the new moon again. And if you don't know what phase the moon's in, well, you're online. You can find it, I promise. It's easy. It's so easy to find what phase the moon is in. If you are not interested in looking it up, you can start looking up at the sky. It is right there for you. You don't need anybody's help really to figure it out. If you're not sure if you're in a waning or waxing moon, don't do your magic tonight. Watch the moon and maybe take a photo. Watch it the next day and the next. Did it shrink or did it grow? Did it go from here to something a little more full, or did it go from here to something a little less full? Actually, go the other way. But you can tell usually within about 3 days if you're in a waxing or waning phase. Now, they occupy most of the 28 days of a moon cycle, because full, by many people historically, has been counted as a 3 to maybe 5 day period within the 28 days. And the same for new moons, 3 to maybe 5 days, depending on who you're asking. It's never been terribly even how it's been divided up. So a lot of the time we are dealing with moon magic, we're dealing with a waxing moon that's getting bigger, or we're dealing with a waning moon that's getting smaller, which is ideal. If the full moon is for the big pop, it's for abundance and wealth and success, and the new moon is for just barely starting projects or even getting rid of something you don't want for sure. Most of the phases are going to be the waxing and waning, so most of those phases are going to be about increasing something or decreasing something. Waxing, the moon's growing, your magic grows and your success grows. Waning, the moon is decreasing, your magic is focused on getting rid of something. And that's the easiest way to start playing with timing your magic. This is Liz at Magus Books and Herbs in Minneapolis and at magusbooks.com. Wishing you a wonderful week. Have a great time. use that magic to affect the world around you, creating the world you want to live in every day. Blessed be.